Alrighty, BB40 back with another video on Zombie Rush Survival. I wanted to do this one first, but things happened so quickly and so many things were going on that I want to get the other videos out first, because this one is not as important, but it's just something that's really weird that happened. This was the first time I went in to play the game since the boss update. And what had happened, what I found out, is that there was a really bad bug in the game, and I think a lot of other players took advantage of it. I'm assuming to get some really high waves, get up there really high. So, but basically what happened is that there's two bosses in here that spawn zombies. You got the big blue Necro Summoner. It actually spawns a ring of regular zombies that are bluish. You'll notice them when it spawns them. You'll see them. And the Venomous Wretch spawns these big greenish and orange boomers, the ones that blow up. And what happened in the game is when I got past wave 1500 or so, the Necro Summoners are not, was still spawning some, but not as much. But the Venomous Wretch, there was 3 or 4 of them out here on the map, and they were spawning so many of these boomers that it shut down the game. It got so much lag. It was, everything just malfunctioned. The zombies were not coming after me anymore. They were just piling up down below, which I'll show in the video. And the bosses were getting pushed into a back corner, basically, because they couldn't push their way through all these boomers that were in the way. So anyway, I just did a video, if you want to check it out, on the new medic boss strategy. That's basically what I'm running through here really quick. Is I set a healing station down, and I'm laying down all my turrets within the diameter of that healing station, within that circle. And my strategy was to just keep dropping healing stations when I needed them. So right here now, this is what I'm talking about. We're at wave 1583. Okay, and you can see all the big green and orange boomers that are being spawned by the Venomous Wretch. And there's a lot of those blue-gray zombies there from the Necro Summoner. So in the majority, vast majority of zombies out here right now are zombies that were spawned by the bosses. They're basically pushing out all the other zombies. You can still see some here and there. There's a few over in the left corner, some little ones here and there, and some of the big black brutes. Okay, but they end up getting just pushed out of the game. Basically, there's so many. You end up with so many of these big green boomers that there's no more room. I mean, there's no opportunity for any other zombie to spawn, because the game has a limit on number of zombies. It's supposed to be out on the deck, and another regular zombie can't spawn until one dies in a normal game. But in this case, the boomers are not dying. I mean, some of them are. You can see them over on the left side there. They're getting right up to my turrets and they're blowing up. They just go boom. You see that green puff? But it's going to get to the point where they're going to get so strong, and there's going to be so many of them, that the game is going to practically shut down. It's just going to get so much lag that the zombies are not even going to be able to find me anymore. They're just going to be all stuck down below, with the bosses are going to be stuck down below. A couple of them pop up every now and then, but then they don't move, they don't attack. I think mainly because my turrets keep pushing them back, and now it's starting to happen here. The turrets are pushing them back, keeping them away from me and away from the turrets. And you're seeing less and less regular zombies. There's like one big black brute left there, and there's a smaller brute next to the right in front of the Venomous Wretch's head on the right. You can see there's one regular brute zombie there, and there's a big black brute. But I think those are the only 2 zombies left that are normal zombies that you normally see in the game. And you can see all the boss spawns all attacking my turrets, trying to get to my turrets. That's all that's out there right now. It's just primarily like 99% or more are just boss spawns. So, and it just keeps going on and getting worse because the zombies get stronger, they're harder to kill, and eventually all of the regular normal zombies that you normally see are all going to be killed off, and none of them can spawn again because there's too many of these boomers out there. So here, we hit that point, we're at wave 1850, we hit the point where now the game is just pretty much shut down. Boomers that are up here on the deck are not even moving at me. The guns are not firing. I'm the only one. For some reason, I could still just run around freely. The lag did not seem to affect me at all. It affected everything else in the game. You know, it affected the bosses, it affected the boomers, it affected my turrets. They're not firing like normally, like they should. You know, on a timer, there's just so much time in between shots normally, but now they're not even shooting. But you can see all the, look at all the zombies down there. And you can't see all of them because they're not rendering, they're not showing up. As I have to go and move around to get the others to show up. To see all the green heads popping up out there now, all the way back to the back wall. It was just so crazy. So I did tell the, probably a lot of people would be mad at me for telling the developer that this was happening and showing him some pictures. But he went in the next day and he patched it, he fixed the problem. So now we have pretty much, you know, a more normal gaming experience. You won't end up creating this insane lag anymore. So, but yeah, a bunch of these boomers just kind of work their way up. My turrets keep knocking them back. But they're not able to push forward to my turrets and attack the turrets or attack me. It's like there's so much lag, there's so much delay in them even seeing me out here that they can't. It's like they can't move. They're stuck where they are. But this was so crazy. It was such a crazy experience. And this is I'll admit, this is the run I did that got me on the leaderboard right now at 5864, I think it is. So at the end of this run here, there's one I just, you know, I got kind of tired of this sitting around here all the time. There's one thing I really wanted to do, but I was kind of afraid of doing. Now these boomers, they don't attack you like all the other zombies. You can run right up to them and they will not strike you with their arms. They will not damage you with their bodies. What they do is they blow up. So all these guys sitting out here, I decided, well, I need to go get them out of here. And the way I did that was just by running past them and getting them to blow up. So here I thought, well, maybe my graphics is causing this lag, or maybe if I changed it to automatic, you know, let the game decide what my graphics quality should be, maybe it would change. But it didn't do anything. It didn't change anything at all. But this was just so crazy to see all these boomers all stuck all over the map. They basically covered every square inch of the map down there. So yeah, the ones that came up, instead of trying to kill them, I was at too high of a wave. I'm at about 2300 right now. The wave was so high I couldn't kill them with my guns, so I would just run right up to them, run around them, run in between them, and run next to them and get them to blow up. And that's how I get rid of them. You see the delay though? I mean, I had run past those guys like, you know, 5 minutes ago, and then they just finally blew up. There goes another one. That's just for me running past them, getting them to blow up. That's how you can get rid of these boomers if you don't want them around. You just kind of run around them like this. Just get up next to them, give them time to sense that you're there, and they will blow up, and you'll get rid of them. So, but yeah, this was so crazy. The one thing I regret not doing, and I thought about doing it because I didn't know how it would affect the game. If I would get rid of so many boomers that everything would kind of reset or something and the zombies would start spawning again. But what I wanted to do was just jump down there and run through all of them. Just run through them all, get them all to blow up. That's what I really regret not doing, because that would have been fun. I wanted to. I was planning on doing it when I was ready to quit, but I did something incredibly stupid. I was looking on my phone while this was, you know, going on, since there was really nothing I could do. The zombies were not attacking me, and I was just kind of hanging around, just, you know, running out the clock, just going, you know, surviving wave after wave after wave. And I was looking at my phone, checking messages and other things, and someone sent me an invite in Roblox, and I should have known better. I wanted to see what it was and who it was. I touched it on my phone screen, and as soon as I did that, it teleported me to the game that that other player was in that they invited me to. I didn't just go like to the page for the game. It took me right into the game. And you know when you do that, and that might have been the invite right there. When they do that, um, whatever game you're in gets canceled and it starts the new game fresh. So it booted me from the game because I did something incredibly stupid. So, but I didn't get my chance, and I'll never get that chance again to go running through the boomers. That would have been a lot of fun to just run through them all, but I just unfortunately didn't get to do it. I was going to go to, I was thinking of quitting at 6666. It was the level I was going to quit at. And if you look at the leaderboard, if someone else did that, they took my idea. Someone else is on there at 6666, right above me. So, but anyway, these are all monthly leaderboards anyway. At the end of the month, it won't be there anymore anyway. So I'm assuming that probably these leaderboards, so that since they just did this update beginning of August, it'll probably all reset at the first day of every month. I'm imagining, you know, the monthly ones, and the weekly ones probably reset. I don't know, maybe Sunday and Monday. I don't know. We'll find out when they reset. We'll see it. So anyway, this is really a cool video. This is something you'll never see again. Thanks for checking it out. Appreciate it. Bye.